Hey, this is Ramon Ray live from QuickBooks Connect in San Jose, California, talking to my friend and fellow NSA member, John Garrett, who is a comedian. John, what's up?
Yeah, man, I'm excited to see you here. I was like, I got a friend. This is great.
One, right?
Right, one. And,
John, thanks for talking to me. One thing we talked about today, John, was accountants, CPAs, and you can get me the
the
terminology
coolest
right.
people in the world is what you meant. That's what you were talking about?
And there's a stigma. I think they themselves have it, that they're boring and drab. Others of us have that. Can you re-share with me what you shared today about the green apple, I think, concept? They can be different.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, it's this definition of a stereotypical accountant is just completely upside down.
Okay.
It's upside down. I have a research study going that shows that I have about 700 respondents or so, 91% of them have a hobby or a passion they regularly do outside of work. I mean, we're clearly not nerds that just work and then go home and do more work or Sudoku puzzles or whatever. I mean, like we have cool things that we're doing. And on my podcast, greenapplepodcast.com, you can check out every week a professional known for a hobby or a passion. I have people that are semi-pro baseball players. I have people that have run 12 marathons. I have people that do theater, people that have classic car rebuilding hobby.
And
I mean, it's
why
really
do they have
cool.
that perception, though, John? Why do they have that perception, or why do we have the perception of the industry?
Yeah.
Question number one, and two, how can it be changed if there is a solution?
Absolutely. I mean, I don't know how it got started, but whoever it is, I want to punch in the throat.
Okay,
hard.
point taken.
Because, I mean, it's ridiculous. It's completely insane. And I think what happens is we feel like that's how it's supposed to be, and professionalism is really what it is. Professionalism is this this evil, invisible thing that just suffocates your career, really, and stifles your personality. And that's the problem. And so you just fall into line like a lemming. You just think when you graduate college, this is what I have to do. I'm feeling the pressure to be super accountant, and I have to, and I'm really worried about that. And so you just be you. And the problem is everyone else is also trying to be super accountant. Everyone else is trying to be the best, but there's only one best. It's also really hard, and it's a never-ending chase, because right as soon as you're the best, the next day there's a new best. But you can be different. You could just be you.
And why be different? I guess my next question would be, why be different? What's wrong with just being a regular accountant? Or, John, extrapolating this to other professionals, architecture, legal. I'm sure you're advising with others. What's wrong with just being a simple image of a boring accountant or lawyer?
Right.
What's wrong with that? Let's address why is it a problem, if it is a problem.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I mean, when it comes to clients choosing a bookkeeper or an accounting or firm or whatever, what makes you different than everybody else? Well, we're the best. We do our taxes faster than anyone. Well, that's what they just said. That's what they just said. But you're the accountant that does the taxes that also rides bicycles 100 miles. Or, you know, and this all assumes that you're already good at your job.
Yes.
We're all already very good at our job. And it's also not drama. I'm talking about passions. And these passions and these hobbies are things you did before you had that job, while you have the job, and after you have this job. They're with you, consistently. So it's not something that goes away. So it's who you are. And if you hide it, if you don't share it at work, then your connections with people are not good. I mean, the chemicals in your brain, norepinephrine and oxytocin, these are things that are released when you meet novel people and interesting people. It's what makes you want to lean in. When somebody's talking about their job, I mean, you just glaze over. You don't even care. But when somebody's like, man, I just went skydiving for the 50th time. Wait, what? Tell me about that. You know, and that's
so you're saying people can be different by not just talking about their jobs, but having a passion, bringing out a personality to what they're doing.
Absolutely. It's just be you. You know, just bring your personality. I mean, it's something that I think you know a little bit about, but right, absolutely, man. And it's a thing, and you got to change it internally.
And John, one more time, tell us how people can find you.
Yeah, absolutely. greenapplepodcast.com is probably the easiest, or the recovering CPA. That's how everybody knows me. So I'm about 300 hours short on my CPE credits, so I'm hoping to pick up a few at this conference.
Hey, you will. I see CPA all over. This is Ramon Ray, editor of Smart Hustle Magazine at the QuickBooks Connect conference in San Jose, California.